Customer excellence is key to building a successful business, whatever industry or sector you're in. One of the founding principles of etiCloud is to always put customers first. To ensure the team is able to respond effectively and efficiently to every single request, a customer excellence team has been established with the recruitment of the very best people in the business who firmly share these principles. We're here today with Mike Hague, etiCloud's Customer Excellence Director, and Director Jonathan Ashley, to learn a little bit more about etiCloud's Customer Excellence Programme and what it entails. And I think if we can start, Jonathan, by asking you the question, what is the etiCloud Customer Excellence Programme and how did it actually come about?
Hi, Kirsten. Thanks for the question. Effectively, when we started the business about 4.5 years ago, we started with the premise that we knew we were stepping into a marketplace where there was lots of other competitors in the marketplace, but we felt one of the areas that was missing, and something that we just felt very, very strongly about, was the whole attitude towards customer service. Customer service in the industry as a whole, looking at IT and communications, was quite poor. There was a lot of churn in the industry, and we just felt that there was a better way to do things, and that if you provided sort of that good old-fashioned service and were able to control some of the delivery metrics of what we were delivering, our customers would have a much better experience. And then, like everything in life, if you're having a good experience, that would open them up to look at other products and services we supply, and building a greater relationship, and almost building that into a partnership. So I suppose from very early on, that's what sort of went into the ethos of the products we sell, and also how we work with our customers. I guess the biggest change for us has come on board over the last sort of last year, really. We looked at how best to deliver the style of service we needed to deliver to remain ahead of the competition and really do what we say we're going to do. And so we started to build a whole program around the customer excellence side of things, much more so than your typical account management piece. And really, from our standpoint, and I'll let Mike talk a little bit more about things, but from our standpoint, it was finding somebody who could really lead the team, somebody who wasn't just coming from a sales background into a role and changing it slightly and getting more of the same of sort of sales and account management and things. And what really attracted us to work with Mike was the whole style of the business coaching side of things that he was involved with at the time. And we felt that was really important to ensuring that we train some of our staff up on how to properly deal with our customers, and ensure that we are adding value to the whole partnership process, and really felt that through that strong leadership of Mike and leading his team, that it would benefit us greatly. So without further ado, I'll let Mike tell you a little bit more about the customer excellence piece. But from our perspective, it's been an overwhelming success over the last sort of 6 to 8 months.
Fantastic, great stuff. Mike, a little bit more about this customer excellence program that you're leading.
Hi, Kirsten. I think thanks for that. Big up for me. How do you follow that? I think basically I think it's a real testament in terms of ETI that they've actually created a role based around customer excellence. Mm-hmm. I think the problem that most organisations have, or the thing with customer experience, is that they buy a product that works at the price that they expect, and most organisations then think that is giving good customer service. Mm-hmm. That's just a given. That's just part of that overall customer experience. It's not the customer experience in its own right. So the whole point about the ETI experience and the customer excellence piece is the fact that it's really an ethos. It's an endemic across the organisation. It was founded on the principles that we wanted to create a fantastic product set, which we have, and then deliver it in such a way that the customers get a really great experience with a partner that delivers something that they really bought into and that they feel adds some value to their business. Mm-hmm. And that's really keeping that whole thing from from start to finish. And that's really where I kind of come in, is because the idea behind that is that customer excellence piece, and it's not just about rebadging account managers with a new title saying they're customer excellence managers. It's actually about delivering a service that is truly much better than your average kind of delivery. So it really starts with the first point of contact with our business development team. So where they kind of take that first opportunity to engage with clients and start to understand their business. And that's where the coaching element of it comes in, because it's not just all about the tech, it's actually about finding out from our clients what's important to them as businesses, and those kind of conversations that we need to have with our clients to understand their business fully, so that we can give the right kind of advice and help them create the right kind of environment for their particular way forward. And then it kind of goes through all the various facets of the team before it even comes to the customer excellence managers that sit at the back end of that process, that start picking that client up. And it means that, you know, the 90-day money back guarantee is completely unique. It means that, and I'll kind of explain a bit more about that later, but it also means that, you know, it's more than just dishing out donuts on go live day and having a floor walk with people there. You know, that's just a nice thing to have, and hand holding the clients. What it's really about is making sure that once we've done all that stuff that people expect, they expect a delivery of service. It's then kind of our customer excellence managers making sure that within 2 weeks of a client going live, we sit down with them, whether it be physically or virtually nowadays, to make sure that we kind of discuss the process, how they've been onboarded, the delivery of the service, go through how it's working for them, and go through any snagging list that's then created, so that we can then agree what needs sorting out, and we go back within 72 hours with those answers to those questions, and then agree a schedule of contact going forward. That's not usual customer service. You know, quite a lot of people will deliver a service, hope to God that nobody talks to them about how well or how poorly it went, and then just have no contact. So it's really about us engaging with the client. It's not waiting for the client to engage with us in terms of how things go. Mm-hmm. And that is the you know, and me being here is simply part of kind of pulling all those pieces together, really, as far as that's concerned.
Okay. So you mentioned you just explained there a little bit really about how you're different to other companies. You know, once you're on board, you're there as a partnership, you act as an extension, I suppose, of that, of the client's business. You know, you're part of the team as and when required. I think you just mentioned there as well, Mike, about the 90-day promise. Is that what it's called? Can you explain that a little bit further for me? I've not heard of it before.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that it is partnership is the real key element to this. It is about us working as an extension of the organisation. So it's been a key part of that organisation's structure itself. And then the other thing is, in terms of 90-day money back promise, it's completely unique. I've never come across it in the 8 or 9 years I've been in the telecoms and IT industry. And it's really ETI putting their money where the mouth is in terms of service delivery. Service at the point of delivery, it's the hardest part of any process. You know, that's the scariest bit, is when it's starting to go live, is if anything's going to go wrong, that's the time it usually does. So for us to say we do it so well that we'll promise you that if you're not happy with that, we will give you your money back, or help you migrate to wherever you're going to go to, is a real testament to our belief in the ability that we have in delivering that. So it's a really great service. The thing is, really great offering. The thing is, everybody's been happy enough never to actually take us up on it, which I'm pleased to say. But I think that again is testament to the fact that it works. The fact that we are happy enough to say, look, you know, if you don't like it, then we'll actually say we'll let you go somewhere else. I think is a real thing for us. So it is completely unique, and long may it continue.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Anything to add to that, Jonathan, at all, to finish us up?
Yeah, I guess really, as we started the conversation, it's kind of what we're about in the sense that you know, we believe in doing the right things right, and you know, we when we build everything from, when we go through the migration process with clients that we're looking to bring onto the live service, we do that in such a way and build the confidence in our clients that we are able to offer a 90-day money-back guarantee, quite frankly, because we know that we wouldn't necessarily be going live unless they weren't 100% confident anyway. So it's not to say it's we wouldn't certainly exercise that if somebody wanted to, but it's to say that we are extremely confident in our capabilities. We ensure that each time we go through a onboarding of one of our clients, that we do that in the same sort of regimented way, and again, I suppose the 90-day money-back promise just calls us to account a little bit and make sure that each and every time we do this, we're doing it to the best of our ability and making sure that it's a very successful process. So we don't get into that cookie cutter approach where we just expect that things are going to happen like a assembly line. We ensure that each and every step of the way there is a attitude towards excellence in the way we do things, and there's checks and balances in place to be able to ensure that we're hitting those. And we do that by assessing risk and communicating with our customer as we go through that onboarding process, to the point in which everybody is fully aware of what's happening, how the testing's gone, and we do get to a point where we do expect complete satisfaction for the customer on the go live date, because we've ensured that previous to that everything's been checked and tested, and we are building it up to be a successful implementation, as opposed to leaving anything to chance.
Okay, absolutely fantastic. Sounds, if you're looking for a cloud services specialist that is going to be with you from day one right through the journey, somebody who's there at the end of the phone, you can call, you can email, you can pop in. You guys pop in, I understand, as well. When the technicians are passing, they'll just drop in, see if everything's okay. I've never heard of that before either. So somebody that will be a partner for you will do as they say they're going to do. I think most importantly with customer service, customer excellence, etiCloud is the way to go. And I think also people can look out for some customer videos that I know you've been chatting to some customers to find out about what they think about what you've been doing. So some candid videos there coming up on the YouTube channel to look out for. So that's really useful, guys. Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you.
Thanks for chatting to you. Okay.
Super. That's great.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.